Okay, so we often hear this narrative that all NBA teams play the exact same way, they just jack up threes the entire game. But this matchup right here shows that that's not true. Okay, so the Celtics and Nuggets have won the last two NBA finals. I mean, they've been two of the top teams in the NBA for the last 3, 4, 5 years. And they play completely different styles. This season, the Celtics and Nuggets are two of the best offensive teams. I mean, the Celtics are second in offensive efficiency, and the Nuggets are fourth. But with that being said, the Celtics take 50 threes per game, the most in the NBA. I mean, they take the most threes, they make the most threes, they're reliant on the three-point shot. But on the other hand, the Nuggets barely take any threes at all. I mean, they're last in three-point attempts, they're fourth in three-point makes. I mean, they just don't take that many threes. And it's not just that the Celtics take more threes. I mean, they take 55% of their shots from three, whereas the Nuggets only take 34%. But the Celtics are taking 10% more threes this year than they did last year, whereas the Nuggets are actually taking less threes this year than last year. And you're probably thinking, well, if one team takes a ton of threes and the other team barely takes any threes, how are they both so good? To make up for their lack of three-point shooting, the Nuggets are first in fast break points and points in the paint. I mean, they average almost 60 points in the paint per game, whereas the Celtics average the fewest fast break points and the second fewest in the paint. And what this shows is that there isn't one correct way to play basketball. I mean, the Nuggets, they have a bigger lineup, they have Jokic, he opens everything up, they can get a lot of points in the paint. Whereas the Celtics have a ton of switchable wings that can shoot, so they take threes. And yes, players are taking way more threes than ever before. I mean, teams are taking over 40% of their shots from three, but that doesn't mean that you have to take threes to be successful. I mean, the Hornets take the second most threes in the entire league, and they only have 7 wins. I mean, they're a bottom 2 team. Whereas teams like the Nuggets, the Lakers, the Knicks, the Mavs, they're all solid teams, they're all good teams, and they don't take that many threes. So yes, three-pointers are way up, but that doesn't mean that every single team plays the exact same style. I mean, that's just not true.